Hey, it's Beardzilla Drew. What up? Alright, I wanted to talk about Elisa Lamb and Cecil Hotel. There's like a four-part documentary on Netflix right now. It's pretty poppin'. It's pretty popular. So I wanted to talk about it now since it's kind of popular and it's on people's minds, fresh. So I don't want to talk too long about it because it's just so much to it. But basically, watch the documentary first. We watched the four-part documentary first, and then watch this video. Will make a lot more sense. Some backstory. Basically, long story short, basically a girl, the name Lisa Lamb, unfortunately died out on the roof. They found her in the water tanks, and that's basically the short version of it, but there's so much to it because there's different theories, like how did she get up there, like it was possible for her to like just climb up and go in, like somebody else must have been involved. And there's also this elevator video, like it must have happened like just before she died, where she's like in the elevator and she's like acting like weird. People thought like maybe she was on drugs or she's like hallucinating. You watch the video, it's like a 4 minute video. It's really unsettling. I remember like at that time, 2013, when all that was going down, she was missing for like 3 weeks. At first, I didn't know where she was. She was missing, and she was missing for 3 weeks, and all we had was that video. And like it's so scary because she's missing, and like you're wondering what she's seeing. It just shows the elevator, and then you can kind of see like the hallway, and you're like wondering like what's she's like seeing something. When you watch the video, it's very unsettling. Like that's creepy. Like nothing will ever be more creepy than that. So just a bit of a spoiler here. So I'm actually gonna spill the beans. It's better if you watch the documentary, see the four part, and it kind of keeps you on your toes. It doesn't tell you everything till the end, but I'm gonna tell you what happens just so because I want to go over something that the documentary didn't talk about. But basically, she has bipolar disorder, and she didn't take her meds. She didn't take enough meds, and if when you don't do that, when you do that, don't take your meds, you get start having hallucinations, and you basically you're nuts, you're crazy. And she had a manic episode, and she was like hallucinating, and she went up to the water tanks by herself, like through the fire escape, and jumped into the water tanks, with cold water, and she unfortunately drowned. So and like I said, there's a lot of theories. Like they found her without clothes, so they're trying like a lot of the questions that were going like, why did she take her clothes off before jumping in, or like no, she couldn't have took her clothes off by herself. Like somebody else must have sexually assaulted her, and or killed her, and threw her in the water tank. So there's a lot of different theories. Basically, the maintenance guy, there was an issue with the water. It was all black, and they called the maintenance guy, and he opened it up, and he found her. But basically, what I want to talk about is like whose fault is it? Like people saying like it's just the hotel's fault because this girl was mentally unstable. So like the owner, she talked briefly, like she was acting all crazy, and when she first came in, she was actually with roommates, and I had to like take her out and put her in her own separate room. And like the family, I feel bad for the family, but they're blaming it on the hotel. Like the hotel should have known that she wasn't right, and they should have called the family and whatnot. And like my whole thing is like maybe the only thing that the hotel is responsible for is like the ladder leading up to the roof. There's the fire escape, and then there's a ladder that leads up to the roof. Like that shouldn't be acceptable to like everybody. Like there's another door. It's like a stairway and a door that it triggers an alarm. But I don't think she went that way. She went through the fire escape. Like maybe she didn't go up to the fire escape, and like there was no like lock on the water tanks, and they're kind of like blaming it on the hotel. Like they could have been better, but like there's a whole bunch of hotels that who would ever thought that somebody would jump into the water tank. So like if you ask me, it's that the family's responsible. She should have. She's from Canada. She's from, I think it was from Ontario. She should have never, like, a woman like that, 21-year-old. She's still like a girl. with the history of not taking her meds. But the sister eventually admitted, like, yeah, she has a history of not taking her meds. She gets, has episodes and like hides and like, so that's pretty much what happened. She was going through an episode and she was getting all these hallucinations. She wanted to hide. She was finding a safe place to hide, and unfortunately that water tank was the safe place for her to hide. So like, yeah, like it sounds horrible, but yeah, like she should have never been outside of Canada. She should have never been like out of the country. She should have never been by herself. Like if she was like traveling or on vacation, they never really elaborate whether she was like on vacation or she was like starting a new life. I think it was she was starting a new life, but like I don't know, like someone that's mentally you know, has an illness like that has to rely on meds. You gotta have somebody by their side. Like a sister or a relative or a close friend. Make sure that she takes her meds, especially if she has a history of not taking her meds or not taking enough meds. 'Cause that's what they found. Like in the toxicology reports, they didn't find no drugs, like no illegal drugs or anything. They only found like her medication or bipolar medication. So yeah, like I can't blame the hotel because the only thing the hotel is responsible for is like making sure the room is clean, making sure the water works, making sure that there's power, making sure that basically you're paying money to sleep in a room, and the hotel is responsible for making sure the place is clean. You got water, you got power, and it stops there. So you can't blame the hotel for this girl having a mental illness and the hotel not doing anything about it. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. So many people stay at the hotel. LA is a big city. I mean, the hotel is only responsible for the hotel. It's not responsible for somebody else's mental health. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. There's still a lot to discuss. I mean, you could spend like, I mean, there's a 4-part documentary on Netflix. I mean, you could literally like spend make a whole series about it. There's different theories, and this one guy was unjustly blamed for killing her. Uh, yeah, but definitely watch that 4-part documentary. I mean, it's a mind fuck. Yeah, I'm so surprised by it, but it's a shame that everything went down the way it did. All right, so that's pretty much all I got. I want to be making more videos like politics and stuff, like whatever comes to my mind. I wanted to make this one real quick. So, alright, I'm out. Peace.